crowd this evening. Welcome out. Well, what do we have here? Horses and mules. Maidens. Boys. And a baby that drools. I've come to tell you all a story of fools. Aren't we excited? Dear folk of Dinsland, yes, we are all Dinsland. You see before yourselves a humble and true be adore. Thank you very much. That's short for Truman Bobdor. People call me True. I'm a troubadour. Get it? Good. Yes, fellow Denslanders. I say get it, you say got it, and I say good. Get it? Got it. Good. You see, we Denslanders aren't so dense after all, are we? No. Right now, before I continue telling the story, there's one thing you must know. That is, if you were fools, which you're not, you would see me no more. Why? Because to fools, I'm an invisible narrator. That's right. Fools can't see me, nor can they hear me, unless I so desire. So, hello, can you see me? Get it? Good. He didn't get it. All right. And now, the time is ripe, I think, to tell you why fools wear pink. No offense to those wearing pink tonight. The story begins. Eleanor, the princess who comes from far off Hofland, is running through the forest. She's running through the forest. She isn't playing tag. No, she's not playing at all. Now, why do you think a princess would be running through a forest by herself, mind you, with a suitcase in her hand and a toothbrush in her bag? Okay, I'll tell you. She's tired of her home. Have you ever been tired of your home? And fed up with royalty. Have you ever been fed up with royalty? Yes. Well, I have. Her father, her mother, her sister, her brother, her cousin once removed, and her uncle, Duke of Bree. Oh, me. She's never met a person with a royal title who doesn't suffer from a complex of some kind and act just like a snob. Well, I think every aristocrat should have one or two peasants. So, Eleanor the princess is running from her home. Is it any wonder? Oh, but you haven't heard the best part yet. You see, Eleanor is in line to be the queen of Ofland, but she doesn't want the job. Back to the forest. Eleanor soon gets tired from running through the forest. You know, she's probably feeling shin splints from wearing stupid princess shoes. I mean, she cast these off a little while back. I don't blame her at all. How many of you could run anywhere in something like this, huh? I have a hole, that's fine. How many? Yes. It's no wonder her calves are killing her, her quads ache. And besides, how much time does a princess have to get in good athletic shape? Oh, and to top it all off, just a while back, she fell and got a bruise. And so, right here in this very spot is as far as poor Eleanor got. Poor Eleanor, sleeping like a peasant in a pile of leaves. When suddenly upon her, there comes a true calamity. Eleanor could be in danger. A ferocious band of thieves. Well, actually, this 2 thieves, without a brain among them. They're frightened and running too, disguised as trees. They certainly are not ferocious, nor are they even bold. And so, my friends of Densland, I'll take me to a corner, and let's watch the thieves come in, and the play unfold.
How'd you recognize me?
Angus, but you thistlebush, you bird-brained, termite-infested log. How could you? Why would you? No. Shame on you. Bad boy.
I'm sorry, Tupper. I ain't never had no learning. How's that know that purse belonged to a constable?
Because it was in his pocket, you dolt.
How was that know it was a constable's pocket?
The gentleman had on dark blue tights and shiny brass buttons on his tunic and a big brass star on his dome-shaped hat, a shiny one, which stood out like a beacon in the sky.
But he's the one you pointed at.
I was warning you, he had his eye on us.
But you said I should pickpocket the next person you pointed to, and you pointed to him.
I said that 2 days ago.
We ain't seen nobody else in 2 whole days, and you said, Tupper.
How is it you can remember what I said 2 days ago, but you can't remember what a man of the law looks like?
I've just been watching that pointing finger of yours for 2 whole days now. It's been moving around this way, and that way, and this way, and then that way. But when it pointed, I was ready.
Hey, he's just so one-track minded. Well, it's like the time I told you go right no back until I can come for you. Then, when I was going that hard yourself, you ain't shit all along till that left. You win it. But funny how weeks ago I can catch up with you and...
Tupper, I did my part. You was the one who got into trouble.
How was I to know that blowing the door off that safe would catch the whole blinking town on fire?
I don't know.
Oh, what's the use? Always ends up the same way anyway. Such an idiot. We have no endless tragedy. Our plans turn out a tragedy. Each time we try to swindle, our luck begins to dwindle.
Try to jack and blackmail, but we just say to hell.
We must now make a confession. We do not like our profession. Well, people point and laugh and scoff, and I didn't quite ticked off.
Our interest leads elsewhere. You laugh, but we don't care.
If we never picked a pocket, we can't even save or lock it. As we realize with a groan, we've probably picked our own.
So we stand here on the floor, and we make our last floor.
If we could do cha-cha-cha for you a small dance, if we could sing la-la-la you into a trance, entertain you just for a bit, make you admit you're no honest we could show some magical tricks, we could do some turns and some kicks, in and out and in and then out, up and then down, round and about. Oh, Angus, wouldn't it be lovely to do this for a living?
We'd be famous.
Oh, yes. Well, I know there's someone out there right now just waiting her arms. She's casting a spell. She's going to turn us into stone. My goodness, don't let her dance. When they dance, your hair falls out and you get wet feet.
Just looks like a pretty lady to me, Tupper. She won't hurt us.
The gentleman is right. I mean you no harm. I simply...
Oh, she's dancing! No, don't let me get me! Oh! No, my hair, my hair! Oh, Angus, look what you've done!
Good. Now that you're calm, would you be good enough to allow me to introduce myself? Okay. I am Eleanor of Oakland.
The princess? What I've heard of you! You're daughter of King Dorcas! Voted most eligible princess in all of Oakland, Densland, Dorkhaven, and all of the regions of the Mudhead and Punderfog territories. Oh, Angus!
Oh, I beg of you, sirs, get up out of the dirt. If there's anything I abhor, it's groveling before another human being.
But you're not a human being.
I am human.
You're a pretty princess.
I am so tired of being a pretty princess. I want to be just plain old Eleanor. And not even that. You may call me Nora.
Hi, Nora.
No! Don't say no pleasant names! She's testing us. You want her screaming off with your head! You know there's dozens of Innsmen bearing in on us right now! 26 taut bowstrings with poisoned arrows!
Poison arrows?
17 sawed-off shotguns pointed right between our eyes!
This is ridiculous.
No!
Hi, Nora.
So, you must be Angus.
Yep.
You're a mighty strong young man, aren't you?
Gosh. Thanks.
Would you and your companion be interested in a business proposition?
Oh, yeah, Miss Nora. We'd love to be a musician. Did you hear us sing? La, 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 la.
Proposition, not musician.
Don't pay no attention to this agent, Your Majesty. I'm the one what's got the brains for business.
Oh, then you'll do it.
Yep.
Fine, I shall pay you well, but your hours will be long. And I don't suppose you could, spruce yourselves up a bit?
Oh, don't worry about that, Your Majesty. When do we start?
Come, follow me and I shall explain everything. Oh, and Tupper,
What?
you must not call me Your Majesty or our plan will fail.
All right.
And now, dear folk of Densland, the plot begins to thicken. You see, Eleanor and the thieves are hatching up a plan. Yes. They're out to see. They're out to prove that aristocrats in general, who think they are divine, are nothing more than man. So this unlikely group is going to see the Emperor, who lives in our very own Densland. Yes, he lives right here. He's over all the kings, and over all the queens, and over everybody in all the lands from thither to yon. And he's known to be the proudest fool of them all. So revenge would be oh so dear. Hark! Here come the thieves again. Now silence, and let's listen in.
All right, Angus. You heard what Miss Nora said. You are Angus of Whitland. So don't go acting like a dimwit. We have been trained in the fine art of stitchery. I'm top of the Weedmore, so you got to treat me like a gentleman. Better get me out so I can tips it to the ladies.
Hey, here's mine.
We must remember to be presentable for the Emperor, lest he takes us for beggars.
Us? Beggars?
Show me away, good sir. I must say you look like a breath of fresh air.
Well, thank you, Tupper. You're looking rather gnarly yourself.
Now come with me into the palace, and let's eavesdrop on the Emperor. He's facing a decision. A monumental fear. He's never had to think so hard, or utilize such intellect, or rack his brain so thoroughly, or even put his mind in here.
What am I gonna wear?
You see, his brain's in disrepair.
It's true there is nothing here whatsoever.
This room isn't exactly threadbare.
This is so unfair.
I'm sure it must be a nightmare.
Yes.
Huh? Huh?
Dismissed. Perhaps, Your Majesty, if I may be so bold, it is your posture what defiles these clear so thoroughly. Look at yourself. Stand up, say, look better on the hang out. Let me show you what we have here. The stoop shoulders, the knocked knees, the pigeon toes, this S-shaped spine, relaxed abdominals, and the worst of all, we need to pluck the ears. I don't like this, I can do nothing with it.
No.
Well, I suppose it is my duty, my responsibility to do the miracle. Not much to work with, but I shall do my best. Let me see here. Okay, we must begin. Come here. Okay, begin first by bringing up the shoulders. Like so. Very good. Just higher. Bring the legs out, sir. Now, with the tiniest finger raised, as if to say, I am the emperor.
Like this?
A little higher. We must show off this acrobat nose.
How's this?
Very good, Your Majesty. Very, very nice, yes. Change the finger, I believe. Much better.
Like this?
Yes, the balance is much better like so. And you stand like this when you meet the ladies.
Good. Okay.
Now, let me see. I know, we need to do a little bit more here. We need all the help we can get. Okay, we do, here we go. Let's start out with this here. Okay, like so. We put the crown like so, you see. And we do this here. This is kind of nice. Yes, I like that. We do this here. Okay. This, I want you to know, is the race what's back a long ways in my family. Okay. Voila, it is you, Your Majesty.
I'm really supposed to stand like this?
We, Your Majesty.
But I feel so unnatural.
Nonsense, Your Majesty, you look intelligent.
But I can think better in a pair of sweats.
Your Majesty, what would your newly betrothed say?
I don't know what Princess Yolanda would say. I don't know anything about her. Neither do you.
This is perhaps true, Your Majesty. But I do know the things that are important. Well, I know that your blood is blue. I know that your tailors, they are admired by many. I am personally looking forward to meeting her and seeing the ensembles she has designed.
Okay, maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right.
Well, yeah, so what do I do when I first meet her?
Why kiss your hand?
But how am I supposed to get from here to her hand?
It is absolutely hopeless. Okay, let's start from the beginning. We start off by placing the left hand across the arm. Now, raising the finger to this position. Next, we must do the counter. Now, the counter is very important. The counter is done with the hips. Let's begin the counter. Counter across the rim.
Like this?
Yes, marvelous. Then we point the right toe into a perfect fondue and lowering the head and chest until it is parallel to the floor. We must take the hand of the lady and press your lips against the right first and second phalanges, like so.
How's that?
The first and second phalanges, you know which these are? Just fake it, sort of slobber all over. You'll get them eventually. How's that? That's much better. Now let's practice a little slower with the canter. I want you to give me 5 in a row, your max. The canter, the drop. You know, there is never the maid around when you need it. Oh.
Yes, that's your majesty.
Oh, Ditzy, you may take the clothes and, withdraw it.
Sure. Are you sure you're not?
Dixie, listen, girl. The impertinence of these servants. Your Majesty, the servants are scum. We do not speak with them, we do not look at them, we do not even acknowledge them. You are the emperor. Now again, the canter, the drop. Canter, drop. This is all finesse and grace. You're an absolute natural, Your Majesty. I'll tell you what, let's work on the breathing. Why don't you give me 2 laps around the cassette?
Cancer. Drop.
Things I made to put up with. Years I spent in the concierge school for this. What can I do? I do so look forward to the arrival of the Princess Yolanda, the future empress of all the land, why I can see the very gown she will be wearing. Some men measure all their pleasures by earthly treasures or lives of leisures, but they never stop to see what I prefer. But then it is not possible without my taste so masterful or sense of design, so capable or taste that is impeccable. Alas, they are like me. But then it is not possible that men who are so incapable as such as he, the emperor, could never hope to be. For with faith I am no conqueror, but men like this, they are insecure, and I stand in purest portraiture of one who is no amateur. When Australians say what? All the world is my closet, with clothing so unique, and I do so love to see them because it gives me the pleasure. If all your life you spent to seek to find me dressing like some geek, a lowly god, or worse, a commoner, I stand in all my purest portraiture and all my savoir-faire of one who is no amateur, and never in my solitaire, alas, never in the underwear, would I defy the maid. Monsieur, thank you so much, my dear.
Announcing Her Royal Highness, Princess Yolanda Hostler.
Your Majesty, I am pleased to make your acquaintance. How nice.
Why, thank you. You look most, tired today.
Actually, I arrived yesterday, Your Majesty, and I've had plenty of rest.
Oh, the sun looks quite, yellow today. I like a good yellow sun. It makes me feel so warm.
Actually, it is the first time it's shown its face in days. The trip here was dark and dreary. What exhausting weather.
I thought you looked tired.
I felt just fine until now.
Oh. Hey, how about those fireworks this weekend? Sounds good, huh? I was thinking, I like your dress.
Everyone does.
Majesty, I have news from the... Oh, well, Your Highness, this is such a privilege. Long have I wanted this privilege to meet you. And such an honor. The way this girl sets off the ivory complexion, the look in your eyes, the rouge, the little bumps on the bone, it is beautiful. I like it all so much. You simply must tell me more of your appearance.
Why, thank you. And who do I have the delicious pleasure of meeting?
Well, it is I, Monsieur Eugene Leclerc, the trusted confidant and counselor to the Emperor.
Ah, the French have such a way with words. And may I be told, with the lady?
This is true, and may I say such an exquisite lady. Never have I seen your equal in such exquisite taste, with the exception of myself, of course. Ah, then I must know more of these Playhouse. This gown, was it done by your consular weaver, or some foreign hand was it commissioned?
I had it commissioned abroad. Several swatches were taken from similar fabric.
Really, it's quite lovely. Quite lovely. Really, I was thinking of doing something very similar myself in the equal colors. Yes, I like the plunging dairy neckline. It is very nice. You simply must allow me to accompany you and see more of this beautiful ensemble.
Oh, monsieur, I would be more than delighted. One piece is particularly interesting. I intend to have my royal matrimony robes made of it. I must have at least one presentation of fortune on that day. And Monsieur Lefleur.
Yes, Mademoiselle.
Thank goodness I have met you.
It's true.
At least one man here is not dull.
Mademoiselle, you are simply much too much. I do so look forward to you living in the castle.
Yeah. I got a problem here. I don't like it. I don't like her. I don't like him.
This man has a problem. I am so glad I'm not he. Heck, I'd rather marry a hairy ape hanging from a tree.
Yolanda's not the girl I choose to be my wife.
Oh, I must agree. I wouldn't want that lady all my life. But the Emperor, as you can see, has a problem even more. His personality lacks something at the core.
What can I do? This was all arranged years ago.
Huh! He doesn't dare stand up for how he feels. And so he'll end up with the wench and be a sniveling hubby.
I couldn't marry her. She could never be natural or grubby. What am I gonna do? I wish I had a twin brother.
I'm afraid his paranoid attitude comes from a domineering mother.
She's so cold and stern. I wonder if she's got a soul.
I'm afraid her inner warmth is the equal of a forest troll.
I wonder if it has to do with something I'm wearing.
Huh. Knowing Yolanda, that may even have some bearing.
Well, maybe I didn't kiss her hand just right.
Oh, the Emperor, poor man, is a person of little sight. He has desire and a strength within, a longing to break free. But alas, under the tutelage of Eugene Lafleur, it will never likely be. From time of boyhood, Prince, so young, he's been told just what to think. And so now, doing anything by himself brings fear to the brink.
There must be hundreds of little boys and little
girls your age in the kingdom. I'm sure that one or two can live up to your expectations.
Well, I've had children sometimes, Mom. They're usually very expensive. My other friends.
Your other friends aren't real, Toby.
Some of them are. Now, plus, he's just a friend I made up in my imagination. So he's not really real, but some of them are.
Oh, Toby, you're worrying your mama. Well, I know many folk who base their lives on whatever the fairies or the demons might offer. But I've always been a good Christian woman. I've avoided all charms, spells, and destructive incantations, and I always wear the lucky rabbit's foot. Oh, you're a smart child, Toby. So, just do put your puzzle up and the rest in the back of your mind. Don't allow that imagination of yours to get the best of you.
Okay, I'll put myself away. Good boy. Off you go. Bye now. See, he's gone.
All right. Now you go off and play. That's a good child.
Katie. Katie.
Oh, my.
Could you help me?
Oh.
There's a lot of wash today.
Oh, looks like the Emperor was busy. Oh, this will keep us working the entire afternoon.
Oh, it will, I'm sure.
Now, would you be good enough to separate the laundry by color? Yes. The darks right here in this pile, the mediums in this pile, and then of course the whites in this pile. Just as you always do, that's right.
Sure. What's a dot? Medium, dot, dot, medium, medium, white, 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 white. There's a white.
Oh, no, Ditsy, now this goes in the dark pile. Oh, now don't be forgetting that that's how all the whites got pink in the first place. It was that red sock that was the first culprit, if I recall.
Katie, you're so smart. I wish I could be a smart girl.
Oh, well, don't get discouraged now, Ditsy. Just remember, don't count your crops until that season is over.
You're so wise.
Oh, well, I try. I always think that wisdom is better than riches, but every now and then we need a bit of riches too, don't we? So let's get to work and not a moment to waste. The shirt is clean, the cape is clean, the cloak with such a fine brim is clean, the socks are clean, the vest is clean, and surely all of the rest is clean.
It's clean. It's very, very clean.
Oh, what a privilege for me to wash up under royalty. I'm glad he's such a clubbing horse. It gives me so much more rush.
There's lots to wash. Lots and lots to wash.
In Dublin town where I was born, the folks are looking most forlorn. But then the sets are up like bones, just a twiddle and they're
They
gone.
twiddle thumbs. They twiddle all their thumbs.
I'm telling you, when you don't work hard, you're just a turd. But then I could add like a axe and give some someone to do me wash.
Make some soap to do or wash.
The lazy sots, it worked their be well on and on like an old bad sheep. Then they searched through Carney, all the hills, for leprechauns to pay the bills.
Pay the bills. Leprechauns pay the bills.
And a leprechaun became me friend and granted a golden the rainbow dead. I jump the gold and boy I keep the butter of boiling rice.
Boy, the white time she boils all her
Come
white.
on, you see that dance? The shirts is clean, the cape is clean, the love was set up my grip is clean, the socks are clean, the vest is clean, and surely all of the rest is clean. It's clean, it's clean, it's very, very clean. Oh, I haven't danced for so long. Oh. It's clean, it's very, very clean. Oh my just gets Oh my, look at that mess. Oh, now what are we gonna do?
Mama, someone's here to see us.
Oh really? Who's that?
It's the new lady.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Monsieur Lefleur, now he insisted upon it. He claims that Yolanda has butlers, wardrobe will double the amount of laundry for the entire household. Can you believe that?
It'll double, but I'm not sure
Oh,
how.
I don't know.
I have the laundry, miss.
Oh, indeed, we've been expecting you.
Yeah?
Well, yes, indeed.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm Kitty O'Clems. And this is me assistant and friend, Ditsy Broadhead.
Nice to meet you, I'm sure.
Please, miss.
And what might we call you?
Oh, well, you may call me Nora, from down Rotherface.
Well, all right, Nora, from the town of Rotherfield, then. Well, let's get to work. Oh, I suppose you know the art of washing fine laundry?
Oh, yes.
Well, we've a plenty of it in this palace. The finest in all the world, I suspect. Well, I haven't been to every corner in the world, though.
Oh, I heard about His Majesty's fine clothes. In fact, I heard something about a new designer coming in this very afternoon.
Oh, the designer.
Oh, yes, and I heard, and my source is never wrong, that this new designer possesses the power of some sort.
Oh, my. It's the demons, I take it. Well, I never put me stock in mystical demons.
No?
Well, what sort of power?
I don't know, except the cloth she creates reveals what a person's inner soul is like.
Oh, my.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. I will tell you of this legendary cloth. Indestructible by sunlight, time or more. Woven on the ancient Mary's loom. Made of gold and jewels and silver from the moon. Only one knows how to weave it to design. Love so utterly fantastic and refined. And by coincidence, she'll be in England soon. In fact, she'll be here this very afternoon. She's coming, she's coming, she's coming very soon. She's coming, she's coming this very afternoon. Oh, she's coming, she's coming, oh, she's coming very soon. Oh, she's coming this very afternoon.
Oh, she's coming. You will guess. A place in who can make magical things. Oh, it's woven from stuff that's not commonplace. Oh, I can't remember what it is. It comes from outer space.
There's only one person who knows the recipe to make the special cloth. Now listen closely. This marvelous person, and popular too, is coming for a visit. They'll be here in a few.
They're coming?
They're coming. They're coming really soon. They're coming this very afternoon.
They're coming! They're coming! They're coming very soon! They're coming this very afternoon! They're coming!
Who's coming?
I heard it from the rest. I cannot comprehend it all, but I am so impressed. The whole entire kingdom is in a great uproar. They're getting ready for some Martians. Well, they'll be here right at 4. Not only do these beings make the helm upon the moon, but the master clothes designers, and they'll be here ready soon.
They make clothing.
Oh, yes, and they'll be here very soon.
Well, the emperor must hear of it this very afternoon.
They're coming! They're coming! They're coming very soon! Oh, they're coming! Oh, they're coming! This very afternoon! Oh, they're coming! They're coming! Oh, they're coming very soon! Oh, they're coming! Oh, they're coming! The Martians from the moon! All right!
Excuse me. You know what wait a minute. I come back here. Want to ask you a question? Hey, get back here.
I just don't get it.
Tell me, my friend, what makes you so blue?
Why do grown-ups act the way they do?
You mean like a bunch of nitwits? It is true.
And why do they think they always know?
When in reality, their brains work rather slow. How many times we sat and wondered why, but the reason for their actions hasn't shown up. We just don't understand, no matter how we try. But we know this, we're glad we're not grown up.
Why the problems like you said I thought?
I don't know all the time.
Ended up getting nothing.
Yeah. Some adults get heavy like a rock. Oh, so they can't get off. They weigh a ton. How many times we sat and wondered why, but the reason for their actions hasn't shown up. We just don't understand, no matter how we try. But we know this, we're glad we're not grown up. Come on, go, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the palace, where the emperor is desperately trying to convince himself of his own worth.
I am handsome. I am handsome. I am handsome. I can rule the kingdom. I can rule the kingdom. I can rule the kingdom. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. Oh. I have broccoli in my tooth. I gotta sit.
Your Majesty, there is a thing most extraordinary, and don't be listening. There is a new designer in town, Your Majesty. Your capital product. You know, this is one of my best designs for you. I think it looks so current, but I was going to keep the boa for myself because I thought the sacrifice was so good. Anyway, there is a new designer in town. We simply must give her the audience, Your Majesty. She is most goodly, I understand. You must be looking and see what she can do. Yes, officer.
Designer. Yes, I like designers. They make clothes. Good clothes. And I like clothes. I mean, Burnaby would be without them anyway. It's really cold. That's what I always say. Show speed.
I am Philastra, designer of mystical fabrics, and these two gentlemen are my esteemed weavers. As their elaborate garb demonstrates, they believe in using only all natural materials in their work. With their talent, combined with my providential gifts, we create beauty beyond what the eye can
You certainly do. This is going to beauty on these two is way beyond. You know, you look very familiar. I've been thinking maybe I see you something. The Cas Bar? Maybe it's the bar down at Terry's, maybe?
Don't think so.
Maybe it's the tailoring school. I went to the school of Royal Sewing Academy.
Oh, I have many secrets that I do not disclose.
Ah, yeah. Tell me more of this beauty beyond that you find to tell us.
The fabric we create is not just beautiful to behold,
Well, that's
but only those who are worthy may see it.
Worthy of what?
Well, worthy to hold their office, worthy to head their family, worthy to live in your kingdom, and worthy to serve you, Your Majesty.
It wouldn't take much to be worthy to serve me.
Your Majesty.
What?
I said I wouldn't have lunch with a Sorny.
Your knee, Your Majesty?
Yeah, ruddy blastical thing. Oh, war injury, skiing or something. LaFleur, make another appointment right away with that court medical guy.
And tell me more about this cloth that doing these bushes or whatever they are.
The fabric we create is the most extraordinary cloth in the world.
Extraordinary, she said.
Visible only to the wise and prudent. Very elaborate, very unique, very magical, and very expensive.
Expensive? Your Majesty, we must have some of this cloth. You see, we must have it here, some of this cloth.
Very well. Have those two trees. Get to work right away. Go ahead. What are you waiting for? Guards, off their limbs.
I'll tell you what. Why don't I show the designer and her bushes, weavers, we have this ones, yes, to the royal weaving room, Your Majesty.
Of course. To the royal room, a lot of you. And thank you for coming.
I don't know what this is, son, I think.
Absolute, I must say, no brain of his own whatsoever.
Well, Your Highness, at least the statue.
Gotcha. Oh, good lad. Oh, pardon, Your Majesty. I hardly noticed you there.
That's okay. I hardly notice where I am sometimes myself. Well, gotta be going. Important emperor things, you know, Weaver here and stuff. Bye.
Well, don't feel as if you must go.
Oh, that's okay. I don't feel anything around here.
What? How I put up with this is beyond me.
Why do you, Your Highness? Who are you going to marry? I mean, you don't even like him.
For position, of course, dear. Titles are far more important than love.
They are?
Oh, yes. When I was but small, about the time I learned to crawl, up on the ground it wasn't for me. intelligent. Surely a type will domineer. Yeah, the love hung up in time with my eyebrows. None of my friends will dare interfere. I can really be that my subject's chair. And then an empress I will be. Men that need to be. And all I want to acquiesce. When at last I am the empress.
Well, here we are.
I must say, this is going quite well.
Angus, be careful.
You're real smart, Miss Nora.
I ain't never done a job in such a nasty joint.
Yeah, the Emperor lives in a really big house. Pretty too.
Did you get a look at those dames? Quite nice looking birds, I'd say.
Yeah, especially that brunette gal in the washroom.
I took a fancy to that spunky little red-headed rod. She says the most clever things.
Yes, the ladies are lovely, but we must not forget our position here. We should begin the weaving process right away.
But we don't know nothing about weaving, Miss Nora.
Hey, Miss Nora, what think I got it?
Pepper, only could you make a little less noise?
All right.
And Angus, you will be in charge of the other weaving device.
How does that do it?
Well, first, you take this in your... Now let's see here. We'll take this in your left hand. Your other left hand.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. And then you take the rocket. The spaceship. The bus. The tram. Very good. The shuttle, that's it. You take the shuttle in your right hand. And then go in and out. In and out. In and out.
Up and down and round and out.
Angus. In, out.
Up and down and round and out.
In and out.
Up and down and
What's
round and out.
good? Continue your work. I shall return momentarily. I'm going to speak with the Emperor.
Up and down and round.
Oh, well, are we all settled? We're here to see your needs and pick up the straps and whatnot.
Oh, Mama, it's what we do.
Ladies, I must say, this is quite a pleasant surprise. We were in need of a little diversion. Come in, come in.
Hi.
Well, and who might this handsome brute of a man be?
I'm Angus, ma'am.
Oh, Angus, oh my. A good strong name and right. What a feel. I bet you'd be a hard worker now, won't you?
Well, Ma always said I could plow better than any old horse.
Oh, a fine figure of a man, you. Oh, and what's this?
I don't know.
On top of head weaver.
Please, are you sure?
What is it you do in the palace?
Well, I couldn't do it. Oh, what is doing here, boss?
Oh, smart girl.
The Americans? Oh, he's smart.
And what if we're not that clever? This is what your man is supposed, darling. Oh, is there anything you gents might be needing?
that sounds fabulous.
Oh, no, we can't be sitting down on the job. Oh, me, it's as stiff as a starch corset. Oh, the only time I stop we work is to dance and give her to on the holidays. Oh, so if you can speak me, anything will be on.
Me and Tupper want to learn to dance. I'm sure a mighty pretty dancer, Miss Kate. Could you teach us?
Well, I guess I could spare winter time. Watch this.
How's this, Miss Kate?
Oh, well, you're doing just fine.
Come on, Tupper, try it.
I'm on to it, Angus. Come on, Dizzy love, let's show this lot how it's done.
Oh, my. That's quite good. Oh, why, thank you, kind sir.
Your Highness, we need a few measurements for the final touches. Pterodactyls,
Uh-huh.
pterodons,
Uh-huh.
Cephians,
Uh-huh.
Habrits,
Uh-huh.
Wimples,
Uh-huh.
Zealots,
Uh-huh.
Watuzols,
Uh-huh.
Salt trees,
Uh-huh.
parasites, photocytes,
Uh-huh.
legulars,
Uh-huh.
legulars,
Uh-huh.
and legulars.
Wait, I'm sure he mentioned my legulas when he was supposed to mention my legulas.
I'll get that, Your Majesty. Hi! What's this? You got the longest legulars I've ever measured.
Really?
Yep. Well, thank you for your royal patience. That'll be all, Your Highness.
Well, Your Majesty, and exactly what are you doing?
I have long legulas.
I'm quite sure this makes you very popular, Your Majesty. Whatever that means.
Well, you know, I think I'll go check out that new designer. I mean, the clothes she's been making. It's been days.
Very, very wise decision, Your Majesty. I'm quite sure that these new clothes, the colors, they must be exquisite. Oh, and I know that I myself have been anxiously looking forward to seeing them, you know. But of course, as the Emperor, you must be having the honor of the first glance, Your Majesty.
The first glance.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good colors, eh?
Exquisite, I am sure.
Oh, you know, my knee has still been kind of hurting me lately. Why don't you go ahead? Because I trust your judgment.
Well, this first, I'm sure, is quite not misplaced, but wasn't it the other knee, Your Majesty? I do so appreciate the trust, Your Majesty, but you know, it simply would not be proper for me to go before the Emperor. It is, after all, your cloth, Your Majesty.
Go ahead, really.
No, Your Majesty, really, I could not do such a thing. It would not be proper, you know, and I simply could not be doing
I
it.
command it.
Oh. Well, giving me the finger, are you? If you're going to be so commanding, well, this is much worse. Yes, oh, Your Majesty, with the royal vows, I do acquiesce to you.
Thanks a lot, LaFleur. I'll be in with that court medical guy. Be sure and come and tell me about it.
You can be quite certain I will, Your Majesty. The finger, who does he think he is? Well, I must go now and see this cloth. Yes, I will go down there and open the door and see the cloth. I'm sure it will be right there. Go down the hallway, open the door, and there it will be. I will see it, of course. This wise, prudent see there will be. I go see and not just go open the door. And, you know, maybe I'll have lunch first. This might be a much better idea. I do so be concerned I am about this cloth. If I go see and I can't see it, but now this is me. We need the mirror and it's more or less a couple, but I think we're getting it. But you know, I am very worried about this cloth. If I go see and I can't see it.
You know, he seems a bit unsure to me. In fact, I think Monsieur Lafleur is afraid. His glance at the clock might be a little bit delayed.
Because if I didn't see things, just deceive Hi, Yolanda, my sweet, my little kumquat, my little prickly pear, my little dumpling sugar lump, my little teddy bear. I am so delighted to see you, you know. Of course.
Why am I asking that?
Well, because you have been given the grandest of privilege.
Really?
With this exquisite taste that you have been awarded the honor of being first to see the new club.
The clock?
Yes, the club.
This is most unexpected.
I'm sure it is, yes.
I'm all a tingle with anticipation.
Well, quite Twitter-pated, I'm sure, yes.
I'll just go powder my nose and then view the clock at once.
Mademoiselle, you may powder whatever you need, but I shall be awaiting your report in the atrium with holding the breath I will be, yes, in the atrium. Do hurry, yes.
Don't hold it too long with her. Ah, Lolly. Take care. Wouldn't you know I forgot my powder?
Must be there, Your Highness. I distinctly remember.
But then your memory fails you. How clumsy of you. But to show that I forgive you, I'm going to allow you to do something very special for me.
Very special.
Very special. My dear, you have always been loyal, helpful, and kind. I am now repaying your goodness tenfold. You, sweet lady, shall be the first to behold the glorious clock. I shall be my quarters in your description.
I don't know anything about that kind of thing. And besides, if I never try to see the clock, then I'll never have to see if I can see it. But if I see if I can see it, and I can't, then I will see that I'm a fool.
Oh my.
Ah, yes, ignorance is bliss. Mrs. O'Quinn!
Oh, yes, dear.
Do you do all the London passes?
Well, yes, I'm in charge of it all.
All which ones too?
Well, yes. So?
I was wondering if I could glass that marvelous clock.
Oh, no. Oh, now I would look upon that before His Majesty. It might be very unlucky, you know. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I am, I'm sure. Oh, I will, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Did I just say I want to see the clock? Would you go see the clock for me, please? Anyone?
Don't mind them, dear. They're very tired. They've been working all night long on the clock.
Oh, well, I'm here to see the clock.
Oh, well, it's been put away to cure.
Oh, you mean the clock's not on the loom right now?
No, dear. But, since you're here, you may report that the mother of pearl background offsets the bird of paradise design in the foreground.
Oh, huh? Sorry.
The mother of pearl background offsets the bird of paradise in the foreground.
The
enjoyed. The material is lovely. The royal background offsets the paradise beautifully in the foreground.
Well, my little squash cakes, do tell me.
Monsieur, the material is exquisite.
That's what I knew it would be.
The foil background amazingly offsets the dice pattern in the photograph. It's really quite beautiful.
A dice pattern, yes. Sort of dotted, I suppose. With these little squares all around it, yes. Oh, it's in this foil background. Oh, this will be like, I know it is kind of a disco outfit. Yes, it will be very good. Yes, very much. This is a grand turn of events. Why, this philosopher, oh, these ones must be the Grambonets. Never can I think of such a more marvelous plot. Well, this is, Your Majesty, you are such a fortunate young man. This way. I want to be telling you, Your Majesty, of this new cloth. You will be absolutely without regret. It is absolutely elegant, Your Majesty. It is stupid. It is marvelous. Really, it is beautiful. It is really, really nice. It is. This new cloth, first of all, the designer philosopher, she has taken the black and white motif, which is perfect for the wedding. You see, the white signifies all that is grand, glorious, and beautiful and new in the wedding. And of course, the black signifies all of the reality of the wedding. You see, all the sorrow. Oh, and then of course, the foil background as the sun shines off of the foil as if to say that love is truly blind. Your Majesty, this will be a great moment. You know, since I have known you from the little boy, this may be your finest hour. I have been thinking of this. I am so Oh my God, I've been thinking of this for all my life. I must do something special for this grand moment. I know just this thing, Your Majesty. I know just this thing. I personally will make the headdress and the shoes to go with this marvelous outfit. Your Majesty, it will be the greatest you ever found.
Oh boy. I think I better see this cloth for myself.
You are going to go and see the cloth? This cloth?
Did you say you were going to see the cloth? Oh, so we go now. Ladies,
Okay.
I think it would be a marvelous idea, Your Majesty. Let's go right this way and go see the cloth.
Oh, my.
This way, Your Majesty, I am so excited that Your Mademoiselle, we are here to see the cloth.
Of course, Your Majesty, you must see it. Right this way.
Is this my cloth?
Yes, my liege. I hope you find it to your liking.
Liking. Liking. Liking. Why, yes, it's fine, very fine. Fine as frog's hairs. I'm sure I have never seen this kind of cloth before.
Quite exquisite, man. Mademoiselle, you have simply outdone yourself. This black and white, the motif is absolutely the perfect thing for the wedding. You are such a genius, you are. This cloth. You know what else to think? It is so beautiful over here. It is absolutely so marvelous. I cannot tell you. And you know what? It is so marvelous, mademoiselle. Really, I think it's exquisite.
Yes, and the royal background offsets it amazingly. Just lovely.
Oh, yes, and just look at all those boys.
Oh my, yes, and where are all those rainbow colors? Oh my, they make me feel right at home, darling.
Well, I like the coils.
Yes, coils are very nice structure.
Your
Likewise, the
Majesty,
coils.
would you like to try on the finish
I
for
think
me?
you should, Your Majesty. Absolutely, yes. But
Angus, come for us business, Majesty.
Right away, son. Right this way, Your Highness. We want to offend the ladies.
Very nice, yes, Oh, goodness, yes, this is nice. Mademoiselle, as royalty, I insist. Oh, wait a minute. No, really, I have quite a migraine. I cannot know. Your Majesty, I'm quite sure that it is absolutely an elegant, exquisite, very speechless.
Oh, Your Majesty. Oh my, oh my, oh
What are you doing? This is disgusting.
What could you possibly do?
Your Majesty, it was natural, very natural, Your Majesty, really. It was.
Well, I thought he was marvelous.
Yeah, you would. Yes. Very odd. It is you, Your Majesty. Yes, it was.
Yes, you and all you.
And quite pretty. Yes, and oh my, Your Majesty, it was, well, I don't know what to say. It was just,
Yes, well, let's not say anything. It was really was marvelous, splendid. It was quite nice. Really, these are it. Yes, I thought it was excellent, really.
I knew it. I just knew it. I can't see one tiny thing shredded cloth. How embarrassing. Oh, I'm not worthy to hold my office or to rule the kingdom. People are going to laugh me off the throne. But I keep getting this thought that maybe there really is no clock. But that can't be, because everyone says there is, and Philustra, who's a very smart lady, thinks she's designed it. And those two things, whatever Angus and Tupper are, have been weaving it night and day for weeks. So I guess there must be cloth. Some mystical, magical fabric I'm just too stupid to see. You know, who's the fool here really? What about Eugene Lafleur? So, maybe I'm no expert in clothing as an art. So, he is my prime minister, keeps me presentable and admired. But that is all does. And that is all I do, since he is constantly here. Somehow, isn't there more to ruling an empire than looking the part? I gotta be an idiot to ignore the common people that actually make up this empire. Why, I doubt our army, if you could call it that, could defend a mole whale from a hound dog. The talk had the least bit of determination. Of course, if the sun were just right, they could probably blind the poor mutt with a glint out their perfectly fashioned gold leaf uniforms that LaFleur made them wear. Yeah, when he's around, you know, sometimes I just get the uncontrollable urge to put on a faded, holy pair of blue jeans, a dirty old t-shirt, and a fake pair of Birkenstocks, and run around my castle, beating on my chest like a gorilla. Hello.
Majesty, do continue. You're truly delightful now that I've seen into your true heart.
Fine, just go ahead and laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. And you really are delightful. I misjudged you. You're not what I thought you were. I was a fool.
Oh no, not you. I was a fool. I can't even see your marvelous cloth. There, now you know.
Your Majesty, there is no clock.
There is no clock?
There is no clock.
Oh, what did you do with it?
No, you don't understand. There never was any clock at all. It's a fake.
No clock. Do you mean to say there's no clock? Well, who the heck are you then?
Me.
You!
I'm Princess Eleanor of Oakland. I ran away from home.
Why?
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 To avoid having to be a tyrannical queen and to expose, and I mean expose, any and all royalty as the heartless fools that they are. Except you. You've thrown a great wrench into the works. I was a fool to make such a generalization concerning royalty. Especially in your case.
Really? Well, I wouldn't worry about that now. I mean, you made Monsieur LaFleur happier than I've ever seen him. I like to see people happy.
All for naught, I'm afraid.
Isn't it funny?
Funny, Your Majesty?
Yeah. I knew my heart had to be right. I mean, I never trusted my own brain or heart before, but you've done something amazing for me. You've made me begin to see that I have a brain. That gray mass between my ears is not a
Dormant mound.
dormant mound of
Moldy mushrooms.
moldy mushrooms waiting for spring to arrive. But that spring is here. The mold has begun to wither from the radiance of the sun, and
Tree buds have begun to blossom.
tree buds have begun to blossom. I will no longer be afraid that the flowers in my garden are not so flamboyant as those of Monsieur LaFleur's, but that they grow, that they are straight, that they grow true, that they bear.
As I was saying, I really do not wish to speak so slightingly of the Emperor.
Oh no, truly, monsieur. There is no other man that I detest more than this emperor to whom I am betrothed. I simply cannot stand a blathering idiot.
See, blathering, you do that very well.
That is just exactly
Much
how I
practice.
feel.
You know, it is amazing, really, between you and me and about 20 other people here. I do not believe the man could even see the cloth.
Oh, no, I quite agree with the fool.
And it was such exquisite cloth, I thought it was in the void.
Oh, this is perfect. You know what, Princess? Eleanor? I think they're perfect for each other.
They are. They really are.
She's really not right for me. I'm sure not perfect for her.
No, certainly not.
He's not doing me much good around here. You know, I think maybe I need a different counselor.
Well, I think that's a good idea.
And well, I was wondering how long you plan to hang around the kingdom, because if you're going to be around a while, I could really use a new, good, level-headed counselor like, you.
Your Majesty, I'd be honored.
You would? You serious?
Very serious.
All right. Great.
Well now, things are beginning to look up for you, the folk of Deslin. I'll tell you now. Eleanor is very smart indeed. She'll make the perfect counselor for the misled emperor. She'll strengthen up defense and help all of those in need. His Majesty's discovered some power in his own brain, something much more significant than mere clothing or a fake cantling glaze. He'll call up his betrothal to that wench, Yolanda. And he'll get rid of that blithering, frustrating, controlling, contriving, conniving Frenchman. What do you say to that? But he is still determined that a certain marriage take place.
As my mother always used to say, clothing does so make the man, you know.
Your Majesty, we were just discussing the beautiful cloth that you shall be wearing on the day of our way to join you. I am so looking forward to that day. The dress that is being prepared for me is most intricate. Would you care to hear a detailed description of the manner in which it is being prepared?
Not really. Why don't you tell it to Fleur?
Your Majesty, like, this is most distressing. You see, I don't understand. You simply must be interested in what this lovely lady will wear on the day of your wedding, Your Majesty.
Thank you,
Yes, thank you, but actually, no, not really. I don't think I'll be too much involved in her wedding day since I'm calling it off.
What? But my plans, my dressmakers. Oh, what will I tell my accountants?
Your Majesty, at the very least, you must be very excited about this new cloth that is being designed for you. Why, I have worked the very fingers to the bone designing this new handbags and shoes. It will be a marvelous day for you, Your Majesty.
Thanks anyway. I got important things to do though, so I'll be seeing y'all later.
What?
Bye.
This is very distressing, yes. It has me quite confused. It was a great monkey into the wrench, it does. Yes, I must get into it. What will I be doing? This is really a marvel. It's been so long, after all, I've been without me, the emperor was nothing. Just a moment, I'll get you there. Without me, the emperor was simply nothing at all. How could he propose to do anything without using my great mind, my brain, my savoir-faire? But I can be thinking of something, a way to control this situation. Just the same. Oh, Yolanda, you must be simply crushed, my little love, my little cupcake, my little sugar lump. Yolanda, it is what's the greatest of admiration, the true love and this long, devoted, at least 10-15 minutes, feelings of love that I have for you, that I would ask you to be my wife, Yolanda. And together, we can rule the kingdom. So where? A couple of blocks, maybe.
I will, Eugene. I will.
Well, of course you will. I mean, who wouldn't? But now tell me more about this clock you are having designed.
It is quite lovely.
I imagine it would be, yes.
Where we find Angus and Tupper running for their very lives.
No, hurry, Angus, hurry.
Deja vu. You see, they overheard last night that the Emperor had discovered their scheme, and so now, just as their luck would have it, two significant others happen upon this very scene.
This is so refreshing. I've been here every day on your suggestion, dear counselor, and you're right. I can think better here. I even wrote a poem.
Oh?
It's not a love poem, though. Sorry.
Oh.
Just a poem to get the brain cells a ticking, press the mold out, kind of like.
Oh, well, may I hear it, please?
Okay. Perhaps when one sees and ponders a tree, he sees beauty around it. All around its towering trunk, and branches, and leaves. Greatness proportionate to looks is sound, is simple to judge. By the human race, only that part can view above the ground, forgetting the source below, is relate. Why must we shun recognition of power? What miracle comes from simply a faith? It dies as first frost, as does the flower, leaving a cold, frightened, and naked soul. Human masters have become true towers. Their inner genius they do enroll, their hidden beauty, their emphasized goal. Well?
Well?
What do you think?
Think?
The poem?
It was wonderful.
I look at you, I look at me, and I look at the trees, and I see you, and I see me, and I see the trees. You and me and the trees that makes three. Just me and you, just you and me, you and me and the trees. I look at you, I look at me, and I look at the trees, and I see you, and I see me, and I see the trees. You and me and the trees that makes three. Just me and you, just you and me, you and me and the trees. Just you and me, just me and you, just you and me, just me and you, just you and me, you and me and the tree. Thanks, Counselor. Now, well, I think I'll go do some more thinking in the woods.
You will?
Yeah, I've been a real foolish ruler all these years. Got a lot of fixing up to do. And, well, I gotta have a plan.
Well, then I counsel you to take your counselor with you.
No, sorry.
No?
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be proper. I'll not marry. Well.
Oh. Well, then I counsel you to get married.
do?
Immediately.
Immediately.
Certainly.
Hey, it's the 23rd. I know there's a priest drill handy. Big celebration day, you know. I gave LaFleur my best suit, remember?
Oh, yes, the one I designed.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you little squirt, give me back my hat. Come on. Come on,
Catch
give
me.
me back my hat.
Ah, the Prime Minister has no clothes on.
Ah, what an affair.
Let's see what can that.
Ah, ah,
It's my low hat.
ah.
It's pink underwear.
He's got big underwear that no one can deny. It would look much better on any other guy. He's all decked out like the Aborigines. And if it were December, we know that he would freeze. He's got big underwear that we must admit. He's got big underwear, we all want it. We have tentacles, we cannot help it. That's why the rest of us are wearing shades of pink.
He's a fool, and I'm a fool, and you're a fool, and she's a fool. We all are fools. Can't you see the fools are wearing pink?
Pink underwear, pink underwear, pink underwear. He's got pink underwear and no one can deny. It would look much better on any other guy. He's all decked out like the Aborigines. And if it were December, we know that he would freeze. He's got pink underwear, and we must admit, he's not the only one we got duped, we all got hit. We have in the fools we cannot help but think. That's why the rest of us are wearing shades of pink.
No, I declare.
Are you aware that
This thing is where we should wear pink underwear.
our two servants, so loyal? I'll have you know that they form their own moving company on the side and become independently wealthy. Our lovely Lady Lolly is so fair. She doesn't deserve these two, does she? No, I don't think. She'll join the Emperor's court, and he'll appoint her the Queen of Oakland. Our lovely laundry ladies, Katie and Betsy. They'll put away their washing pails, yes. And Katie, she'll find her own pot of gold. You can rest assured that she'll use her fortune wisely. Ditsy, you're smarter than you think. Ditsy will study long and hard, and then she will get a grant. No, a full ride scholarship to any college of her choice. Which will be one. Him, our wonderful court musician, will become famous for his compositions and travel the world over. our trees will be cut down at last. But not to worry, you see, they'll trade in their limbs for jester's pants. Yes, the emperor thought they made great clowns. What do you think? Now they'll always be singing and dancing. This pompous couple will never admit defeat. Yeah, sure, they'll get out while the dawn's night and hide out to some secluded retreat where they'll live in their own paradise. Get it? Good. The emperor and his beautiful wife to be Eleanor. I'll have you know that the enlightened emperor will become a poet and rule his kingdom in rhyme. And Eleanor and his loving wife will enjoy it most of the time. Let us not forget the children, who are often wiser than